If you're as passionate about the speed, the strategy, and the sheer thrill of F1 as we are, then buckle up, because we've got a power-packed update for you today. We're diving deep into the latest developments in F1, taking a close look at a partnership that's making waves and a champion driver who might be sticking around a little longer than we thought. Let's get started. Today's big news comes straight from the paddock, and it's all about Aston Martin, Honda, and none other than the legendary Fernando Alonso. Yes, you heard that right. Aston Martin and Honda, the incoming engine partner, are exploring the possibility of extending their collaboration with the two-time world champion until 2026. But the surprises don't stop there. Honda, a brand that has always stood for reliability and high performance in the world of motorsport, is planning a full-scale return to F1 in 2026, and they're teaming up with Aston Martin to make this comeback one for the history books. It's a development that's got every F1 enthusiast on the edge of their seats, eagerly waiting to see how this alliance will redefine the landscape of the sport we all love. Let's begin by talking about the man of the hour, Fernando Alonso. At 41 years of age, some might have thought Alonso's best years were behind him. But the Spaniard proved his doubters wrong in the 2023 season. In all 3 races so far, Alonso secured 3rd place and has been beaten only by Lewis Hamilton, that too not in a Red Bull machine. His zest and youthful spirit have invigorated the Aston Martin team, and they seem to be doing everything right at the moment. But Alonso's greatness isn't just about his victories. It's about his relentless pursuit of excellence, his unwillingness to back down from a challenge, and his ability to extract the best from his machinery, regardless of the circumstances. He's a driver who thrives under pressure, who shines in the face of adversity, and who knows how to play the long game. If Alonso does extend his tie-up with Aston Martin and Honda, it will be a treat for all F1 fans. We'll get to see more of his audacious overtakes, his strategic masterclasses, and his undying spirit. And who knows, we might even get to see him lift that championship trophy once more. Now let's switch gears and talk about Aston Martin. The British marque is synonymous with luxury, style, and performance. Their journey in F1 has been a roller coaster ride, marked by periods of success, struggle, and resurgence. But through it all, one thing has remained constant: their commitment to pushing the boundaries of what's possible in motorsport. Aston Martin's return to F1 in 2021 was a major milestone, signaling their intent to reclaim their place at the pinnacle of motorsport. And with their new partnership with Honda, they're taking a bold step towards achieving that goal. By combining their heritage and racing pedigree with Honda's engineering expertise, they're hoping to create a force to be reckoned with on the F1 circuit. This leap in performance was partly due to the genius of former Red Bull designer Dan Fallows joining the team. Combined with Fernando Alonso's renowned ability to extract the maximum out of his car on any given day, Aston Martin even surpassed their engine provider, Mercedes. The Japanese automobile manufacturer Honda has had an on-off relationship with Formula One for several decades. Their involvement in the sport began in 1964 as both an engine manufacturer and team owner. Honda achieved their first victory at the Mexican Grand Prix in 1965, and after further success, they withdrew at the end of the 1968 season due to challenges in their road car business and the tragic accident of Honda driver Joe Schlesser. Honda returned to F1 in 1983, beginning a golden era for the company. Between 1986 and 1991, Honda won the Constructors' Championship every year with Williams and McLaren, and the Drivers' Championship every year from 1987 to 1991 with legendary drivers Nelson Piquet, Ayrton Senna, and Alain Prost. However, Honda withdrew again at the end of 1992 after achieving their targets and facing economic difficulties. The start of the new millennium saw Honda return to F1 as the engine supplier for British American racing. After finishing second in the Constructors' Championship in 2004, Honda bought out the Bar team, which was rebranded as Honda for 2006. Despite some success, including a win with Jenson Button at the Hungarian Grand Prix in 2006, Honda announced their exit from F1 in 2008 due to the global financial crisis. Yet, Honda's love for F1 wasn't over. They returned in 2015 as a power unit supplier to McLaren. After a challenging start, Honda's fast development with the engines led to Red Bull Racing taking on Honda engines for the 2019 season. The high point of this partnership came in 2021 when Honda-powered driver Max Verstappen won the World Championship. Even though Honda officially withdrew from the series after 2021 to focus on carbon-neutral technologies, they continued supplying the Red Bull teams until the end of 2025, and their engines won further titles in 2022. As an engine manufacturer, Honda has won 6 World Constructors' Championships, 6 World Drivers' Championships, and over 80 Grands Prix, ranking 5th in Formula One history. Besides, their 3 Grand Prix wins as a team owner make them the only Japanese or Asian team to win in Formula One. An extended tie-up between Alonso, Aston Martin, and Honda could result in a potent combination of experience, performance, and innovation. Firstly, Alonso's potential extension would give the team a seasoned driver with a proven track record. His experience, skill, and leadership could prove invaluable in helping the team navigate the challenges of the sport. Secondly, Honda's return to F1 could potentially shift the balance of power in the sport. Their previous stint in the sport saw them achieve significant success, and they'll be hoping to replicate that in their upcoming venture. Lastly, the collaboration between Aston Martin and Honda could lead to a unique fusion of style and substance, performance and reliability, heritage and innovation. It's a partnership that promises to shake up the grid and bring a new level of competition to the sport. So, there you have it, folks. The world of Formula One is as dynamic and thrilling as ever, and this latest development has certainly added a new layer of intrigue to the mix. The prospect of Fernando Alonso extending his tie-up with Aston Martin and Honda, along with Honda's full-scale return in 2026, is a storyline that's sure to keep us all hooked. As always, we'll be right here to bring you all the latest updates and insights from the world of F1. So make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any of the action. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time, keep the pedal to the metal and stay passionate about F1. This is your host signing off.